What's going on, guys? It's Adam P, and welcome back. We've got a Newcastle United shirt inside this bag, and if you're someone who has been subscribed to this channel for a long period of time, you will know when a new player comes through the door, we head inside Newcastle United's club shop to guess what shirt number they get ahead of time. Our record currently stands at 5-3. It was a very strong record until we messed the last two in a row up. Do not get me started on Anger 14. That number 14 has been doing my head in all summer long. But we are here in this video to predict Jacob Ramsey's number ahead of time. Of course, once we are done at the club shop, he is doing his medical tonight, so there will be a third upload on the channel. So if you guys are new around here, make sure I get down there, hit that subscribe button, join the journey, and join the 40% who are already on the journey watching my videos over the past 28 days, because there will be a medical video tonight, exclusive content. Make sure you stick around and don't miss it, because this will be our first team signing of the summer transfer window. We do have Alexander Isak posters you can currently buy inside the club shop, and you can see number 3 has not exactly sold well. Bruno sold well, Cup Final sold well, Joane sold well, and even Tonali's got a few there. But yeah, something tells me this one is not going to be selling at all. Might be at half price in a couple of weeks, depending on what happens. As for the scores, you can see 2 lots of Tonali up, Joane and Burn, 1 lot Isak up, and I swear that collection of scores has not moved in the past couple of months. But again, you still see him lurking around the club shop, even though things haven't been so positive across the footballing world. There we have it. We have went with Jacob Ramsey, number 41. Throughout his time at Aston Villa in the youth squad, and also during his entire first team career, has always been 41. And when you look at Newcastle's current squad list, there's not many good numbers available. So I feel like 41, that's your number at Villa. Surely he sticks with that number at Newcastle, and you better stick with that number at Newcastle, because my record will be taking a hammering if there's a different number selected. I feel like he is going to be 41, but again, it's just my guess and my opinion. They give you some great news about Jacob Ramsey. If you actually look at Fabrizio Romano's Instagram post about the signing, Yoane Wissa has liked the post about Jacob Ramsey coming to Newcastle. He's not even hiding it anymore. He's liking Newcastle United-related post about us signing a different player. He clearly wants on board. We know Wissa wants to join Newcastle only, and now he's even liking social media posts about our football clubs. That's a great little sneak peek there that you guys can see. If you follow Wissa on Instagram, you will be able to see that for yourself on Romano's post. You have to follow the player to be able to see it, to let you know. Now, in terms of the club shop today, a few interesting things. Of course, I direct towards Isak because as much as I don't want to talk about the guy, you can't deny it's the world's biggest transfer story. You can see inside the club shop, fans are making their opinions heard. The lack of sales of Isak stuff. And I say a lack of sales, even when I was actually going up to get this shirt printed, believe it or not, the gentleman in front of me had a couple of kids there. Isak 14. They actually got Isak 14 printed. Now, inside the club shop, the staff members, while they aren't supposed to tell you what you can and can't do, I feel like the staff members in there have been advising fans that there's an active transfer. They have been letting fans know, while you can't get Isak in the back of your shirt, you have to understand there's a transfer ongoing. I feel like club shop members probably have been saying that. Surely we've got a responsibility to make sure that supporters aren't blindly getting Isak in the back of the shirt where that could be a potential sale this summer. And also on the topic of that, and I have also been told that supporters have been going back to the club shop and handing Isak tops in. They've actually went back and returned those items. I don't know if they got an exchange. I don't know if they got a refund. I don't know if they got nothing. But supporters have took Isak 14 shirts back to the club shop, and they have actually accepted the return. So I don't know what happens there. But for any of you that have got Isak 14 this season and you don't want him on the back of your shirt, just pop inside and ask about it, basically. I don't know what has happened, but that is something you can pop in and ask the staff members about. And just to clarify on Liverpool journalists, and especially what opposition fans have been saying about the club shop, Isak brand is still up on the wall. They've not took any pictures down. They've not took any promotional material down. Everything is up just like how it previously was, with the exception of what looks like the staff members inside the club shop taking the Isak 14 shirts off the wall and just making sure, again, they're not encouraging fans to go and buy that shirt number currently. And that seems to be the message. You can't say acting like nothing's going on. The correct response, by the way, because we are the team in control. We are the team that has this player as a contracted, obligated player to Newcastle United. He is ours until he is sold. So that means his stuff will be up inside the club shop, whether supporters like that or not. And I know a lot of you guys have been watching these videos. I know a lot of you guys have been saying, Adam, don't talk about Isak, talk about the positive things. And I will talk about the positive things, but can't ignore he is our player. It's such a huge transfer story. It's such a groundbreaking and massive situation at our football clubs. I will try my best to be positive. I always try my best to say all the positive things and to speak about our players, which will in just a moment. But I can't ignore it. It's a massive deal. You guys are going to ask about it. The football world is asking about it. I can't not talk about it. Like I wish things were different. Do you feel like, in my point of view, I would love to come out every day? Do you think I enjoy talking about this guy 24/7? Absolutely not. But this is the situation we're in. We will deal with it. Be confident, be strong, be positive. Newcastle will deal with it. And speaking of players, of course, Jacob Ramsey. This video is about him. So welcome to Newcastle United. I'm looking forward to seeing him at the training ground tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing him popping into his medical. I'm looking forward to seeing how he's going to do at Newcastle as well. Impression looks like, even though by law, he is allowed to be registered by 12 p.m. on Friday. Doesn't look like Newcastle is going to do that. Keith Downey said that Craig Hope has said it's unlikely that's going to happen. I almost feel like it's perhaps a gentleman's agreement between Newcastle and Villa, where Villa lets us get the player in earlier. We can have this player train a bit earlier in time for Liverpool next week. And in return, we can say to Villa, he won't play at all against you guys. It's almost kind of like, we'll shake your hands on that, even though by law, there's nothing stopping Newcastle from playing them at Villa Park. And almost, I get the impression between Newcastle and Villa now that perhaps future transfer windows might be us against the world. It might be us and our teams in the Premier League taking on the big six. We're going to help each other out. We're going to sort deals out. Villa gets a huge profit sale with Jacob Ramsey being, of course, a youth player. That's a lot of pure profit for them. Whereas Newcastle gets a player that's going to be a great improvement in our squad, but being quite a dynamic player that can play out wide as well. So it's an option for Newcastle. It's going to benefit us and it's going to benefit them. And I think both teams can shake their heads, walk away from this and be happy about it. And Villa fans watching, let's create a alliance. Let's stand up to your teams. Let's get these deals together and let's make sure our football clubs are the ones that are continuing to do well and the ones that are continuing to break them more, because we are the two teams that are taking them on. We are the only two teams over the past few years that has been consistently taking them on. So let's stick with it. Let's work together and let's get this all sorted. Afterwards, I mentioned before, Yoane Wissa seems to be nailed on. Seems to be one that's going to happen at some point. Seems to be a sign that Newcastle is just not going to lose out on. So after that, second striker to replace Isak, that will be what Newcastle will try and do, but I'm not convinced we'll do it. There's only 2.5 weeks left. Time is running out, and realistically, any striker you're going to get in now for ridiculous amounts of money is just not going to be a player Newcastle deep down wanted this summer. It's more so a player we're desperately trying to get, which is why I'm actually leaning on your side. I think it's perhaps more likely currently that Isak stays rather than that second striker coming in, because it's just been such a lack of news about it. But walking away from this video, I'm buying a selfie stick, by the way. I promise you, we will have a selfie stick for my video later on, because I know holding this phone is probably not going to be the best angle right about now, but we are going to sort that out. I was meant to get it a couple of days ago, but I've just been busy, to be honest. It's kind of slipped my mind. I promise you, training ground tonight, we will have the selfie stick. So don't worry about that. Appreciate your support as always. Any questions, any queries about the club shop, let me know down below. Anything you want to ask about Jacob Ramsey or about anything in Newcastle, please do get in touch. Please do contact me, and please do let me know down below of any comments you'd like to make about these upcoming transfers. Appreciate you watching. Take care. Be back later on today. Third and final upload of the day. It's a busy one, but it's certainly looking like a good one for Newcastle. Can't wait to see what happens next. But take care, guys. We'll see you all later on.